Hi, it's Megan. I am going to be playing with some blushes today. So I have limited makeup on, and hopefully I have everything. Yes, I have everything I need. Because not only am I going to play with the blushes, I'm going to play around with bronzer too. So this video is actually for the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo, and I got 3 of these, and these were like one of the hot items when Sephora had their 20% off sale, and so I didn't move fast enough and I got them from Ulta because they were sold out at Sephora. I will say though, I had points, so I didn't pay for them because I had points, directly pay for them. I did pay for them in that I had so many Ulta points, I got them for free. The other thing though that I wanted to do, because I did a video for 2 of the Fenty bronzers, and I bought a 3rd, and I might buy a 4th. I really liked them, but I figured if we're gonna play around with cheeks, we might as well just start with the bronzer, and then I'll show you the Cover FX. So I have the other Fenty that I got, plus I got the bronzer brush. And I may do a separate video for the 2 neutral toned bronzers. I haven't decided yet. I have to go see if the lightest one shows up on me at Sephora. We'll see. But I did want to play around with this one because what I didn't realize, I bought mine originally in the store. I didn't realize that the 2 I bought, oh my god, I can't use the brush. This is really, you know, we think we're so slick when we plan these videos. Okay, I got it. I didn't realize when I tried them on at Sephora that they had different undertones, which I really like, and the one that was sold out when I was there was the lightest one, which has a neutral undertone. So I thought, well, I have a neutral undertone, why did I only get warm ones? So I'm going to play around just real quick with Island Ting, and then we're going to jump right into the Cover FX blushes, which, just to kind of cut to the chase, I absolutely love. They're so great. Okay, so this is Island Ting. This is one of the Sun Stalker bronzers, and this is the bronzer brush. And so I figure public shaming might make me finally get rid of 2 brushes, which have long since really kind of deserved to kind of go their own way. This one I don't use anymore, but this was, I think if you watch some of my earlier videos, I said I have this powder brush I love. I don't know why I love this brush so much. It's a Sephora Pro brush. Love it, but look at it. It's really past its prime. So I'm not using it, but I did note that I hadn't thrown it away. And then the other one is my Bobbi Brown bronzer brush. I don't think they make this brush anymore. I love it, but it's not that in better condition. So I think we're just gonna have to throw these away and just say, you know what, they've lived a good life. It's time to move on. So we have a new bronzer brush, which I have not used. So I guess, yeah, it's soft. I like the way it feels, and it's kind of got this angle thing going on. So we're just going to really quickly do this because this will show you how I kind of view my whole cheek look. It does have a nice little mirror. So this one has a neutral undertone, and I'm not sold on this one. So what I typically do, I probably should have put my hair back, shouldn't I? Let's just pull the hair back. Okay. Real quick. There it goes. Yeah, now we're not going to get hair in our bronzer. So I'm going to dip this in, and I'm going right kind of at the lower part of my cheekbone, like that. And I'm actually willing to draw quite a line with a bronzer. I'm a huge bronzer fan. I love bronzer, I love highlighter, and then I end up going here. I know everyone else goes here, I don't. But we'll try it for the video. Why not? For science. I'm just dotting it here just to get a light. And because, yeah, I guess it's really pretty. The neutral's really pretty, now that I think about it. Yeah. These bronzers are just great. And so you don't even really need to blend it that much. It just kind of goes perfectly on. Wow. Love. So pretty. It's not my favorite of the bronzers I got, and I do like this brush, and you could even do like all kinds of creative stuff, but I like this. I really like the way it applies. Super great. Love, love, love. This is going to be a video of all love, 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 because I love everything in this video. So some of my blush brushes probably aren't that much better than my powder brush and my bronzer brush, but I tend to get attached to my brushes. Like, I want that specific brush, and a lot of these manufacturers, they don't continue making the same brushes. Okay, so I got 3. I got soft peach, pink dahlia, and warm honey. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one on each side, and then I'm going to cover one of them up and do the third so you can see how they look on. And then I'm going to do an eye look with warm honey because, well, I want to. And it's a great quad. It's a great duo, I think, for just a really quick, easy eye look. And kind of part of the way that I view makeup is, oh my God, what can I get on my face that looks nice before I have to be somewhere? And I work. I don't think I've talked a lot about this on YouTube. I kind of disappeared for a while, and then I'm kind of coming back and trying to recommit because I really like my YouTube channel. I love the community. I like the creativity. I like it. I find it's a great way to bond with women. I work as a tax lawyer, and that's a super demanding job. I have kids. And I think also as a woman, we struggle sometimes to be taken seriously, but still we like makeup and girly things. And I think that's kind of a struggle that I've always had. I just decided, you know what, I don't care anymore. I'm older now, whatever. People judge me for it, it's too bad. Back to the blush, because that's what we're really here for, right? So these are $38. Cover FX came out with 2 bronzers, and now I kind of want to try the bronzers, but I sort of went all in on Fenty, so I'm feeling, well, guilty. Yeah, I have so much makeup. I don't know that I should even try to pretend that I feel guilty about makeup. So no, I don't feel guilty. I just don't know that since I'm probably going to go in and get another Fenty bronzer, whether I really need a Cover FX bronzer at the same time. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, there are 6 shades of the blush. These are $38 each. They're 0.51 ounces, so they're large. And what they say, they call it a richly pigmented, so true, talc-free blush palette featuring a duo of monochromatic matte and shimmer shades for a multi-dimensional finish. And so they say what else you need to know. Talc-free for color-true, high-impact payoff. These blush duos include both a matte and a shimmer shade, each for a monochromatic multi-dimensional effect. Did I just say that? Yes. Use each shade individually or layer them together to customize your finish. And this also had to clean at Sephora, which means that it doesn't have sulfates, you know, on and on that list, which we're not going to get into here. We know what it means. We've been through this before. Okay, so just quickly overall, and then we'll like pull out the blushes. And by now I will have already put my my swatches in the video. I like outdoor swatches. I just don't think that the lighting inside is ever as good as the lighting outside. So I always do the outdoor swatches, and that's just the way it works. But I think these are amazing. They're creamy, they're beautiful. They kind of, I have this thing about Korean beauty, and they kind of remind me of the best of Korean blushes on the matte side. The shimmer ones I don't find quite as, I don't know, I don't want to say amazing because that's a bad word. I don't find them as easy to use as I find I'm just dropping things, as I find the matte ones. Okay, so this is what they look like, and this is the box, and we're gonna play around with them real quick. So there's a mirror, which we're not gonna show on camera because that does all kinds of weird things. You can see they look pretty big. This is warm honey, and I will swatch them here as well. So it's a super, they're so creamy. They're so finely milled and creamy. Yeah, it's just not going to show very well. Nope, it never does in my lighting, but you can sort of see it. So that is the peach, and then we're going to do pink dahlia, and then we're going to put them on. I don't love pink dahlia on me. I think it's a really pretty one. I think it's great if you have just that pink undertone to your skin. It's going to be fabulous on me. I thought it was a little pink. Oh, I should have done both swatches. So there we have it. Again, it doesn't show so well in my lighting in my house. And then we're going to do warm honey. I love warm honey. I've been doing a lot of self-tanner, and so I'm not as pale as I would be otherwise. And I love the self-tanner. I just don't like getting really pale in the summer. I'm from California. Give me a break. So this is warm honey, and I will show the actual palette in a second. This is the shimmery one. Just a sec. So there we go. Warm honey is very much a browner, deeper version, in my opinion, of the peach. So there we have it. So there they are. So let's put some of these on. And I think I said finely milled, just really beautiful finish. They look natural, they look gorgeous, they're just a great tone. That's kind of my thing for makeup. Things can be really pretty swatched, but they have to look pretty on, and they don't necessarily always go together. And I feel like these, that just kind of blends into your skin, and they're so pretty, and I absolutely love them. Finely milled, they last 8+ hours. Well, okay, 6-7+ hours, because, all right, let's see, peach first, because I don't use any kind of setting spray. All right, so we're gonna do the peach first, and we're gonna do, there we go. See how beautifully it blends in? So when I first saw this, I am a huge highlighter fan too, so I'm like, oh, highlighter, and that's what I did. And that's kind of part of the reason why I wanted to start with the bronzer. So I'm gonna use just the tip of this brush. I'm gonna try to use different brushes so we're not blending the colors together. And I kind of put it just on the top of my cheekbones, and I was like, yeah, that works. Actually, that works. And I guess that's what I would say with my using the bronzer, self-tan or whatever. I feel like these shimmery ones are a little light for me on the first two shades, the peach and the pink, to use as a full blush. So I've actually been using them more as kind of like, oh, you know, a highlighter. And I like it. So that is peach. Now we're going to do a different brush, and we're going to do the pink. And you'll see what I mean. I'm not loving it. I like it. I think it's not that I don't love the product. The product is amazing if you have the right skin tone. I just feel like not the right color for me. And there, we're gonna put it again like a highlighter. You should not do that. That's something that I do, because everything to me is a highlighter if I can use it as a highlighter. I like that whole like wet, shimmery, beautiful, fabulous thing that goes on. I saw a video with Samantha Ravdell, and she said that she likes her face to look wet and shiny, and I thought, yes, absolutely. I totally agree with you 100%. So you can see it's maybe a little dark as a highlighter, but it's just a little pink on me. Pretty though, really pretty, right? It's gorgeous. It's just maybe not the best shade for me. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do this is actually a deliberately dirty brush, so don't look at it and go, ooh, yuck. No, I deliberately did this so we can just wipe it all away by piling on more foundation. And now we're gonna look at Warm Honey, and then we're gonna wipe Warm Honey away, and we are going to do an eye look with Warm Honey real quick. And I actually do have a time deadline here, but we're gonna pretend that I don't. Now Warm Honey is the only one where I'm just not really, see how pretty that is? It's really darker though, it really needs to be blended in. Oh, wow. But you can see it's like a browner, darker version of the peach. And my lighting is a little weird today. In Los Angeles, it is incredibly overcast. We're gonna actually use this one. Oh, first we'll try a little as a highlight, yeah. And so we have like no sun, so I'm trying to approximate. I film in a super sunny room, which most of the time is okay, but occasionally it gets a little messed up. All right, so there you see, really, really nice. I really like this one. I think for people with deeper skin tones, when you have a tan, this one is just so stunning. My favorite, I don't know actually, my favorite, I kind of like Warm Honey and the Soft Peach both. I love them both just so much. But I guess it's more my mood. Okay, what did I do with my dirty brush? All right, here we go again. We're gonna take this, we're going to put the peach on, and then we're gonna go with, there's Warm Honey, there's Soft Peach. We're gonna go for the eye look real fast, and then we're just going to, God, I can't find anything. It's flawless. And what always happens, you know, what always happens is I get these comments, oh, you messed up this, no, you messed up that. I know, it happens, that's life. Okay, so my thing got dirty already because it's white. I just wiped it off on my sweatpants, nice and slick. And we're gonna go in and just do a quick eye look. And this really is a quick eye look, because that's what I was doing yesterday before work. I was like, let's see what happens. And I really liked it, so I figured we can do it on camera. I have not removed the little thing, so let's do that. Okay, yeah, I think that's a lot of blush, but we'll live with it. So what I do, whoa, that's a lot of, yeah, see, it doesn't really work as a highlighter the way that I like to think it works as a highlighter. So let's do something to change that up a bit. Let's grab the peach again, and let's just get rid of all that, wipe it all away, and let's just do the shimmer and see how that works. I bet it works great. Yeah, you know, I'm wrong. These aren't too dark to be used as a blush. They're really, really pretty. The shimmer is really, really pretty. It's a little lighter than the matte, and I tend to love matte blushes, but look how pretty that is. It's really pretty. That's the Soft Peach applied alone. Don't use them as highlighters. Just don't do as I say. Or as I do as I say. Everything does not need to be a highlighter. What I would do is I would probably just do a really light highlighter, put the shimmery blush on like this, or top the matte one just to get a little bit more color depending on the other makeup I had on. And then if I use the shimmer as the blush, I would just use the softest touch of like a liquid or a cream highlighter to get that look. Okay, this is not the right blush. No. Okay. Alright, so what I do, this is Warm Honey, is I'm going to put just a little bit right in here. And I know there's so many people on YouTube who, and I've got smudge black, which is always a good way to start adding a little definition to your eye, and that's just not going to come off. Well, it's more smudge now. And so what I did first is I put in my waterline a kohl, and it's kind of on my upper waterline to give my eyes a little bit more definition, because anytime I'm doing a more monochromatic look, which this Soft Honey is with the peach, I need a little bit of black or brown or something in that waterline to give me just, I don't know, a pop. Otherwise it looks a little flat. And so now what I'm doing is I'm taking the matte shade and I'm just putting it here. And because I tend to be in a hurry in the morning, I love kohls because they kind of soften all on their own and kind of blend just a little bit into the lower waterline or into the lashes, and I don't have to do any work. And then what I do is I'm coming into the crease again with that matte. And this is not like super amazing, slick, perfect Instagram makeup. This is like, oh my gosh, I have to leave and like want to get something polished done super fast, which frankly, as much as I have all this makeup in the world, with work, I just don't have time to do like the perfect Instagram look in the morning. It has to be quick, fast. So I'm doing the crease first, and part of it, my daughter has almond shaped eyes, and I've learned with her, what works on my eyes might not work on someone else's. So with her, I actually can't do quite as much in the crease. Instead, I'll just go halfway in, and it looks really pretty. But with my deep round eyes, this is what works for me. And then I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to do this like little V just here on the top of the lashes in the outer corner. Again here. And because this is such a soft color, I don't really need to do that much blending. I just don't want to apply too much. And then I'm putting just a little bit in here. And then, to show you exactly how easy this is a one brush look. Then I'm taking the same brush, which is a round brush, and I'm just filling in this right here. Now in the real world, what I would actually do, but I didn't put it in my little bucket, so we're not going to do it. In the real world, what I would actually do is then take an ivory color. Let's use the peach. Let's try something. I will then take this shimmery peach and put it up here. Although I would have used an ivory. And then I'll put a little in the inner corner. I actually need a better mirror. Yeah, that works. I would do ivory, or I would do something a lot brighter, frankly. And then I would take this shimmery shade and also do it like this. And there we have it. I like it. I think it's really pretty. As far as these overall, love them. I don't know that Warm Honey should be your like go-to eyeshadow palette, but I really like it with the peach. And I was going to also say what I have on my lips. I have the Peach Pat McGrath lip gloss over, since I was doing a mix of pink and peach, I wanted something that had a mix of pink and peach, over On The Go lipstick by Melt. And so this is the look. Very pretty product. Really love it. Can't say enough good about it. I'm so glad I got these. I will get so much use out of them. Anyway, please comment if you have suggestions, thoughts, if you have the other colors. I always like to hear when people have other shades or colors that I don't have, whether they're worth it or not. And please subscribe. Thanks for watching.